A lot of people have these conversations about what's the best foreign country, and you're like the first passport bro I seen on YouTube. I was going to the mall over there. He has this big freaking shotgun. Like, welcome sir, how you doing? You just gotta travel. They don't understand it until they leave the United States. I'm saying it right now, even before I continue to travel, I think Philippines is gonna be top 3.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Oh man, it's so good to see you.
Hello.
It's nice to meet you, man.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot about you. It gave me the opportunity to come here, and you're like the first passport bro I seen on YouTube. And how it happened, I don't know if you are familiar with MTR.
Yeah, I am.
And from watching her channel, it came to your channel. And then I started seeing like you talk about the whole the cost of living and how the food and things like that. And then shortly after I watched your videos, I saw Richie Mack and like from Zoom to Thailand. So I was like, okay. And the dating and relationships in the United States, that whole conversation has become so toxic. And I saw that video of Richie Mack when he showed the video of Elle when it mentioned Kevin Samuels, like the feminine
delicate.
And so
Fit, feminine friendly,
and it showed Elle just fixing like his play being like traditional and things like that. And that's kind of how I grew up. I'm almost 40, so if my dad was still alive, he would be like 70 something. So that's kind of the upbringing I come under. It was like very old school. The men stayed out of the kitchen. We did all the yard work, cut the grass, mow the lawn, things like that. And the women took care of the house stuff. You know, that's how I grew up. And when I saw that Elle doing that on the Richie Mack video, I said, that is what I'm looking for. And so I made that whole that leap of faith to move over to Guam. So I'm kind of like a half passport bro right now, because I can't really
you moved to Guam?
But
if you're living there, then you're a passport bro. If you're living there, are you living there part-time or full-time?
Well, I live there now, so it's like, only reason I say I'm part-time because I can't really live completely where I want, because I'm on Guam. So most of my traveling, I'm kind of like restricted to Philippines.
You go back to the U.S. or?
No, I go back to Guam.
Oh, see?
How far is Guam?
It's only like a 3.5 hour flight.
Oh, wow, it's like going to Thailand.
So it's very close. So only reason I say like half, because it's like because from work I have to like take time off. But I can travel to the Philippines, Korea, and Japan because they're very close.
Man, you're a passport bro. You wanna know why? Because a passport bro is a man that wants to travel out for opportunity, also travel out for love, and many different things. And if you are tired of the way things are happening in the West, and that's what you want to do, and that's what you're looking to do, and that's what you're pursuing, then you are, man.
I've already seen the light. Trip to Thailand, I was there about a little bit over a year ago. I was there for a month, and I saw what it was, and I was like, I see what they're talking about. I see the light. And so, I just try to tell like other guys, like, give it a try. Like we've been told, and I'm very grateful to be born an American. Like the opportunities that we're given, we're very privileged. But I think now with the economy, the hyperinflation in America going on right now, I think America's a good place to get the opportunities, like jobs, certification, or degrees. But once you get that, if you have the ability to take that money and move out of the U.S., you'll be able to better live outside the U.S. You just got to travel. They don't understand it until they leave the United States and see for themselves. That's the only way they'll get it.
Like a lot of guys won't understand until they secure something where they can do it. I'll tell you, man, it's hard. A lot of guys go into the wrong fields. They won't think about getting on the phone and calling someone to do a sale, or they won't think about even customer service. Believe it or not, would be something where you can transition to another country. But guys just don't do those professions or do IT work or things like that. So
IT is that's something I'm thinking about. I don't know if you heard of Theo Raff. He's Raff or something like that.
No, I never heard of him.
But he
actually, I did have that name before, Theo Raff.
Yeah, and he does like a lot of IT stuff. So I was thinking about maybe like when I'm like about 5 years away from retirement, start looking into IT. So that way, like even when I retire, I'll have like a job. If I do IT, even just part time, because I'll have a pension and all that stuff. So I'll be kind of well off already, and it'll just probably just give me something extra to do while I make that transition. Just a little small safety net, like that. So.
On the spot interview right away.
Yeah, and he just came in blazing hot. And he just walked out, hey man, good to see you. And just started talking. I said, okay, let's get right into it.
No, I just wanted to say thank you, man. Because if it wasn't for you, I would not be out here. Like you're like the first guy I saw like talking about this stuff, and then once I found you, like I said, the algorithm started picking up. I saw you, then Richie Mack, and Austin Holloman came up, so I just started following everybody, and then he's just talking about the different locations. You're the Philippines guy, Richie Mack's the Thailand guy, so that's how I kind of like looking at the different guys to get different perspectives around the world. But I think for me, one thing that I love about the Philippines, the first day I got here, I'm sitting at this Chinese restaurant, and I was watching you. I was watching the latest episode about the cute Filipino. She's married to a foreigner. She said the things that would surprise you about dating a foreigner. Something. I was watching that video as I was eating, and this big Filipino family. It was like eight to like 10 people. Sat right next to me, and I'm from the South. I'm from Alabama, so we have something back in the South called Southern hospitality, where like we cook barbecue, we'll invite our neighbors over and things like that. It's not off like I think you're from up north, right?
Yeah, I'm from the north.
So it ain't like
my
that.
My family's from down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So up north, people are a little bit more standoffish. Same thing with like West Coast, but Philippines has that Southern hospitality feel, because that family invited me to their table. We were laughing, joking. I felt so welcome. Like I just recently went to Korea too. I didn't get that kind of people were nice, don't get me wrong, but like it's like they brought me over to their table and like welcomed me, and I felt good, everywhere I went, between the airport, my hotel staff, even the cops, like I was going to the mall over there. He has this big freaking shotgun. He's smiling. Like, welcome sir, how you doing? I was like, everybody's friendly. Like the cops back in the US, they're a little bit more, serious face, standoffish, but everybody it's just been pleasant, like very pleasant. So
that's the country, that's how it is out here. So did you start like dating around yet in the Philippines, or
no? This trip was kind of like just to see it like firsthand, but I don't know if you know 1MT. He had a recent
one mass teacher.
He recently had a video and said he said if you were a person that's thinking about bringing a woman back to the States, he said if he had to choose one type of woman, he said it would be a Filipina. That's what he said, Filipino, and I'm kind of seeing that like
they usually stick to their morals, like because actually, believe it or not, Filipinos, you probably know it, they're the most brought over to the States. They're the highest marriages of women that are the highest percentage of women that are made citizens.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Man, and it's a reason because they connect with you, that connection. That's probably what he meant too.
Being a foreigner, like they don't have the language barrier, and I think that's a big thing. Like a lot of people have these conversations about what's the best foreign country, and if I'm looking at it from a line by line, I'm still going to be traveling. I got my Europe trip, I got my South America trip coming, but if I'm looking at it line by line, I'm saying it right now, even before I continue to travel, I think Philippines is going to be top 3.
You know what's funny? I didn't mean to cut you off. That's how I love Thailand, but that's how the Philippines beats countries like that. Because of that language barrier. When you're out there and you're talking with a girl and the song comes on and she may know the song, or it may be like an old school song you like from the 80s. The woman you sit next to may know that song. I'm talking like a song. Hey, like for instance, all those slow jams. Like my wife knows them. Her uncle listens to them, right? So you could be sitting there with my wife and her uncle, and here's something you heard from when you were a kid, and then everybody's reminiscing together on that song. It's like that's what you get in the Philippines.
Yeah, Philippines is.
Yeah.
I'm sold already. I gotta leave this place. I don't want to get married yet.
How long you been here?
Almost a week. Almost a week. Yeah. I was like, I can see myself. I said, let me get out of here before I end up married.
What's your first time?
The first time.
Wow.
I'm like, it's just great. I'm just speechless. Like it's just good. Like and this is the part, you know, that they don't really show like on TV. You know how I guess a lot of the detractors who talk bad about passport bros, they're like, oh, you're going to third world countries,
and they have no idea.
Look at this. Just look at this.
You know, it's funny. Like, actually, Philippines is building a lot more than U.S. It's wild. It's like you would think this is the richest country in the world.
There's a lot of malls, right?
Everybody's building. They're building malls, and right now they're building the malls and condominiums, and you're like, this place is poor. Man, it's wild.
Yeah, and right across my hotel is a big freaking mall. It's like 5 stories.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, this don't look nothing like how I thought it was going to be. It exceeded expectation. I kind of had like a neutral expectation, and then it's exceeded it. It definitely exceeded it. I like it here.
What food do you like?
The food.
What food have you tried?
I tried something. I don't know what this is. Hello, I'm gonna pull my phone out. The guys at the hotel, I thought it was tamales at first.
Oh, that's suman.
Yeah, I had that today.
That's delicious, right?
Yeah, it was good. Like they're having it with like you had it with coffee.
Yeah.
Or
Hot chocolate, but real chocolate.
Yeah, so I had that. I had some. I had like the pancit. Like one thing I actually do like about Philippines. You know, a lot of places when I'm like, all right, is it a big portion? When the Philippines they say it's a big portion, it's a big portion.
It is.
Yeah, like,
it is.
like the medium size is like a large and like places.
You know what's happening? Because when you order your food, right? Usually that's for a serving of 3. Like a lot of times you go to a restaurant like this, they serve the food. It's for a serving of 3, but it's so cheap because like you'll see 300 pesos and that's $6. Say, oh, that's nothing, but you're ordering for a whole family, so you can order like say, and it's like that here. So say you order that right there.
This is Chinese restaurant.
Chinese, yeah. Say you order that right there, that rice meal.
Yeah, it's a 6-quart family set meal. Yeah, that's what it's saying.
So and that right there is $30. $30 you get a whole for family. So from a family of 4-course meal, 1, 2, 3, 4, $30. Yeah.
And then I'm sitting there like, let me get the family of 6 meal.
Yeah.
No, it don't go well. Like I definitely had a couple platters. I was like, let me get the large.
Yeah.
And that platter come out, it's like half the table. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, I went to this little Korean spot too. It kind of the same thing. Yeah. I ordered some. I ordered the large, and it was like they brought out I was just staring at that plate like, and the girls at the started laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all ain't tell me it's gonna be big. We tell us a lot of food. I was like, yeah, in the Philippines, it's a lot of food.
Yeah. It sure is.
I have a question about dating. Did you date any girls, or you just enjoying your first time?
Just my first time. So I'm just kind of like cruising through right now. Because like if you want to kind of like go through a process of like, I heard Christian Filipino that's a good site. I know more than one person I've seen promote that. So like yeah, I think El Guapo, a beautiful lies. I saw him promote it. So I think like if I'll probably use that site because like if you go there, I know they'll be dealing with people who are like more serious about relationships and things like that. So. But I was just here just see the lay of the land.
It's your first time, so you want to make yourself familiar. Like, okay, then I'll come back and talk to some girls.
So that's basically what this is. But I'm coming back like in April, because I met some. There's a lot. I didn't know there was a lot of military guys.
Yeah, it is.
At half the time so far here, and then the other half at was it Angela City? Because I didn't know that's where the Air Force Base was.
Yeah,
like before they shut it was right there, and there's a lot of Air Force Marines and veterans that I met on this trip. And I was working with the VA and stuff, trying to go through that process. And these guys said there's some good guys who know what they're doing and help you out. And so in April I'm coming back, kind of, to do that part, see the VA to get some help with that, and then enjoy some more of the Philippines.
I heard that.
So it'll be a little bit of work to take care of that, and then some more vacation.
So you checked out Angela City already?
People like to ask me a lot of political questions.
He's a secret agent, man. That level,
Life is starting to get good.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee, or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give it thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.